never been both more challenging and interesting than it is in our modern time. With so many interesting parties in our children's welfare, it becomes important to satisfy them all, not to speak of the parents' own personal interest. Thankfully, the Upfood Poly gives help and have answers to many questions about raising children in the Netherlands. Our guests today are Miss Ineke Wildenborg and Miss Princler Ineke from Upfood Poly in Amsterdam, who will be sharing crucial insights with all parents. So wherever you are, just join us at this time. Tune in on Radio Voice of Naija, on Razo, and give us also a call on 020-737-1619 should you have any question or should you have contribution to make to what they are going to speak about. Miss Ineke, or Dr. Anders Ineke Wildebos, is a project leader, project preventive leader. She is a project leader, preventive pedagogue with Offordly, trained as a physical education teacher at a primary school. There she learned a lot about child behavior. Later she trained as a medical secretary and worked with specialists in the hospital for 6 years. Then she studied pedagogy since at the University of Amsterdam and since has been a pedagogue at the school poly or Offfooding Poly, where she helps parents with the upbringing of their children. Welcome to Radio Voice of Naija, Miss Ineke Wildenborg. Say hello to our listeners.
Hello, good morning. Thank you very much for the introduction.
Well, Ineke didn't just come alone. She came with another colleague, Princler. Princler, you could not send any of your profile to me. So Princler Ineke, could you please say hello to Radio Voice of Naija and tell us who you are?
Hello, good morning. I'm using this opportunity to say hello to you this morning. My name is Princler Ineke. Yes, and I come from Ghana.
Yeah.
Anyway, I can say that I'm a school primary school supervisor.
Oh wow!
I'm always in between children and old people. I love them so much, and I'm also a mother, so I know how it is. So thank you very much this morning. This is the day that God have made that we have to enjoy in it. So yeah.
Well, you all have heard it, Radio Voice of Naija listeners. So this morning I have interesting and powerful ladies here. So in case you are watching us on Ustream, you can see them with their beaming smiles all over the world now. And if you are here with us in Holland, give us a call on 020-737-1619 on this interesting topic. Welcome to Radio Voice of Naija, ladies. Welcome, both of you.
Thank you.
So explain to our listeners your function as project leader or for prevention. Explain to us your function as a project leader at Ineke.
Yes, prevention project leader tries to empower the parents. Just before she is very nervous with the children, and they only have to come to the school poly at Belmedreef. It's the Upfood Poly, and there then you can make an appointment with me, and then we talk about it, and we give information or advice, or we help you with school matters. When you have questions when your child is in group 8 and is going to the first class and you don't know the system of school in Holland, just come to us and to make an appointment, and you and I will help you. You can also call me for that appointment. That is 06 2041 2079. Then we make an appointment, and it's for free. Just pop in, and then we can help you.
Wow! Awesome! And Priscilla, so how do you add to what she is doing?
What I add to it that I put myself that as a friend,
Yeah.
as a mother,
Yeah.
and I would like to be a friend of children and parents, and I want to be there whenever any problem doesn't go right.
Yeah.
I will be there. Anytime I give them my numbers to call me, meeting them in the churches or on the street, I don't mind because I've been there before. I'm a mother of 5.
Wow.
And yeah, I know how it is, all the challenges. So by the grace of God, my beginning of my stress loose coming from the old food, and when I made the old food and I get my help, and also I worked before in Modern St. John's in England as a supervisor in a primary school before coming in here.
Okay.
So I've been with children and old people, and being also Prospectis home in UK, being there too. So when I came here, I've been seeing some of my people, because of the language matters. We've been having more problems. Somebody knows something because of language matter, afraid to push her or himself forward to go there. And I tell them that never mind, call me anytime. I will be there with you.
Wow, awesome, 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 awesome. You're making my day. Wow, giving women empowerment and encouragement. God richly bless you, honey. God bless you. All right, so what is the difference in function between the school poly and the up-food poly? And how does that serve parents and children?
The school poly is an initiative of the Stadsdeel, and we may help all the people, all the parents of Southeast as an information point. They just have to make an appointment and come to us, and then we'll help even school matters, even when you have to mediate between teachers and the parents, and then we just talk in the language of the parent, and we just want to empower them and to feel them comfortable. Why is that? That is because when there is a happy parent, then there will be happy children.
Yeah, exactly.
And that is true when a parent feels comfortable in bringing the children in this world with multicultural society, so it is not easy. And then we'll help. And then the Opvoed Poly. The Opvoed Poly is a place where a lot of sorts of helpers, orthopedist, psychologist, child, just to help children. Whenever there is a question or they see that their children they're stuck in their development, they can come to the Opvoed Poly and they will be helped. And you know that the school poly and the Opvoed Poly, nobody, it is very decent, it is private, and so when there is a problem, don't be afraid. We just want to help you, and you just come to us, and then it is all right.
So to our listeners out there, the difference between the school poly and the Opvoed Poly is that the Opvoed Poly is where the professionals come. Is that?
Is it?
The Opvoed Poly is about the professionals coming and availing themselves to help the kids. Is that?
Yes.
The professionals, so you can meet.
True.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the school poly is where the parents themselves come to bring any sort of problem about
or question
or
just want information. And that is also about professionals, but that is the prevention side. Then when we talk about it, then we want to empower the parents, so they will be empowered and say, okay, I know it now, I'm going back to home and I feel comfortable, and then the upbringing is more easy.
Wow, awesome. So would you have the migrants have they understood this aspect of your work that they can come in at any time and then you empower them?
Well, we try, Princler and my colleague, we try to reach the people. We have been in churches and to ask, well,
as a matter of fact, you can agree with me that not all the migrants are will be found in the church. So
we try our best. We try to work together with different with Kansrijk and Swazum and every Akasanoma, and we try to reach the parents. We also give at every first Thursday of each month we give debating hour, and it's about school and child concern, and there people can and parents can come and talk about their children, and not to hear advice, no, just to talk with each other, because every experience is in another way, and the one mother can hear something from another woman, and then she says, well, I haven't tried that, I will try that, and then she is also empowered. So it is also a mediating task for us.
Well, Priscilla, please, how do you add up to this among the migrant women?
I add to it as a social and friends being there. And one thing, you know, Mom Helen, one funny thing is that I've been blessed, talented in language. Okay. So I speak many languages. I speak French, I speak Hausa, I speak Chi, I speak Fanti, I can't count them. So wherever I am, I see you, I say, what do you speak? What is your problem? As you were asking Ineke that is only on churches. No, I don't do that. Sometimes I walk behind them. I've been with the Muslim community sometimes and talk to them because I can also understand a bit of Arab language. Yeah. And I don't know where it's coming from. So wherever I've been in the middle of them, awesome. I see then the spirit change. I have to understand you. It's just like a glue, you know. I just pack it like this, and then here I am, and I'm in their shoes, and I say, look here. You don't have to worry.
Yes.
Do you want to use me? Yeah. Go ahead.
Wow.
Use me. What do you want me to do for you?
Yes,
I will take you there, and it will be solved. Don't be stressed off. I don't want you to spoil your life. You know, I've been there on the street, in the schools, wherever I meet them. And sometimes even in the buses, I can see sometimes even, you can see some parents can get even stressed up and even knocking the children's head in the bus or something. I try myself. Sometimes I lose some control, so I have to get down where the person getting down. Yes. And I go there and say, look at my dear, this. What's the problem? Is there anything that you need help? Yes. Or in parenting or something? Yes. I cannot tell you that I'm a perfect one, but I want to tell you it's a challenge.
Yes.
So this way.
Wow.
Yeah, this is my number, if you don't mind. But one thing is that I don't understand our community, they are so stubborn. They have this opportunity. Instead of using it, when you invited them, they don't come there.
It's true. Yeah. It's true.
Yesterday, because day before yesterday, which was Saturday evening, I was invited by these people. They come from Sierra Leone, Guinea people. They were making outdooring, and because they find me speaking some of their language. So this lady, from day one she saw me, she every time she said, Mom, I want to invite you to let my friends to see you. So we were there the whole day. So at the end of about 11 o'clock in the midday, I was very tired. So yesterday I couldn't go to church. So later on, I come back to my senses. I said, oh my God, I have to reach some people. So I took my bicycle and rushed to the church compound by southeast here by Kandila, and then reaching some people. I said, look here, the government want to know your problem. What is your problem? Come on here, we invite you 29th of August. Now this is a chance again. We're going to sit here. Come on. Come with your children, the parents, fathers, single parents, come. Let us know what's going on. Then we can push forward and say, this is what we want.
Wow.
And
awesome. So if you are out there and you are a parent, I mean, take take this advantage, take this advantage, take this information very serious, and work with this, and contact this upfeeding poly. Let them know what are your problems. We don't have any right to just stay behind, and then our kids are not given the best places they ought to be just because you are missing out. Please get in touch and be connected, just like these women have availed themselves to be a blessing. Get yourself connected and then give your children the best that they can have in the country that we are in. And God will richly bless you. If you're outside and you are listening to us and you want to react to this particular program, please give us a call right now on 020-737-1619. Don't forget, we are discussing about raising our children, the issue of recommendation for migrants. My next question now is, I wanted to ask you, Ineke, is it Ineke? Ineke. Ineke, your target group for this project, is it just the Africans, or is it just the Ghanaians, or?
No,
because I was wondering, why did you first tell me I've been to churches, so?
No. Every parent, even I, when I was young and I had my 3 children, I had questions and I didn't feel comfortable when one child had a problem. But when you ask someone and you talk with the neighbors, formerly you could talk with neighbors, and now it isn't anymore. And that's why we also try to bind the people, because they haven't the opportunity, because they are working very hard, they haven't the opportunity to share experiences. And that's why we make it available at the upper poly, school poly. It's near the Anno Remain plane where the marketplace is at Saturday, and they're on the corner. And at Thursday we give a theme, an evening to debate about adolescence, because it is a very difficult, interesting, but also difficult for the adolescents, how to cope with society and with school. And that's why come, let's talk about it, and perhaps we can help them.
Okay. Now, from your experience, what have you discovered to be the greatest need of children in Amsterdam Zuidoost, especially migrant kids, and how much are their parents aware of this?
That they can come to...
No, what have you discovered, as a professional and working in this sphere, what have you discovered to be the greatest need of the children in Amsterdam Zuidoost? And their parents, are they aware of these needs?
Yes, I think so, but they try themselves very hard to do it in a good way. But sometimes it is not possible, and then school will say to the people, there is something with your child, and then they are then they come to us, and perhaps there is a step in front of that, and that is that they come to the school poly. My child is sometimes, when I ask him to do something, he gets very annoyed, and how can I reach him? Well, then they can come to school poly or upward poly, and with 4, perhaps 3 conversations with Triple P is a positive parenting program. It is how do you raise children in a very positive way, because it is all in the brain. If you empower your child, if you give him a compliment, then the child wants that compliment again, and that's why you can help your child to do the right things. You have to make a small afspraken, appointments with your child, and to put them on the refrigerator.
But what you are giving to me now are like a solution. My question is, from your experience, what do you think you have noticed to be some of the problems of the migrant kids here in
Yes, I think that
what are some of the, because
yeah.
if somebody is listening to us out there and then they are just hearing off food poly and what do you call it, school poly,
Yeah.
so somebody is out there listening and they are just wondering what are they really talking about. Give us instance I want a concrete example. What have you noticed some of the problems the parents maybe or the people the teenagers here or the young people here have been having? What are some of the what have you discovered to be the greatest need of the children in Amsterdam Southeast?
That is what I have mentioned the last example I gave, and that is the disciplining of the child. And the disciplining, it starts between 0 and 4 years, and that is also the most important time to discipline the children, because then they are very small, so then they are then they are more easily to handle. And that is when you do it one time, you don't get what you want, and then he has to stay calm, and then they learn to beheersen, to discipline themselves, and that is very good for later on. There has been an explorative study that the children who learn how to beheersen, how to discipline themselves, just to wait and to be patient, and that they reach their talents more.
Exactly, it's true.
When they are older and in adolescence.
So in other words, you have observed as a professional that discipline is lacking among maybe the youths or the younger folks in Amsterdam Southeast. Is that you
yes,
can
and then
you can add up if you have something to say, Princler.
Yeah, yeah, the question, okay, to me, I can add something like, yes, of course, the parents, sometimes they recognize it by seeing something like, my child is not doing well. Every time the teacher saying that your child is not doing well, your child, what can I do? And these parents, sometimes, you know, what I tell them, do you go on a school appointment? The PTA, do you go? Yeah, when I go there, I sit there, whatever goes there. I said, look here, that's why our food poly is there, school poly is there. Go there. You call someone, we will go and be there for you. Sometimes they have about 10 minutes of appointment with the teachers, but you reach there because of lack of the language understanding. The teacher just used that. If you are lucky, you're going to have even 5 minutes. By the time it's 10 minutes, and you see the rest of the just make you quick, and then finish with you. So at the door outside there, you are confused. I can tell you because I've been there before. Why did I why did I went there anyway? What did it work? Now I'm coming on my child. You don't do good. Why don't you try and learn very well? You are very bad. You see, instead of helping yourself, I always telling some parents, sometimes when I ask them, they say, I never been to school. I say, well done. This is the time that you have to prove yourself. You have something in you. It doesn't mean that somebody who can read and write only can follow in charge to the teacher or something. Be there, call somebody to be there for you, to translate for you. What language do you speak? Maybe if I understand your language, I can be there with you. Then we do. Most of the time, this is what we see in bringing the stress in between us and our children. They are born here. Yeah, you can't change them totally. So whatever the language they speak, yes, they speak your language, but as they understand very well, the one they understand well, the mother language of the children is where they are born. They are born here. So if you tell them to be patient, oh, why should I be patient? This is very bad. This is very bad. No, this is not the way. Accept it and educate yourself. Sometimes you see, I said, go there. Don't be afraid. They are not going to eat you or something. I will challenge you, the teacher. I say, okay, I accept it. Yeah. What subject does my child doesn't do well?
Yeah, exactly.
You tell me. This is the subject, this one. Why that I say, no, don't go too much. There is nowhere perfect. Let me know. The weaker side, have you done? What is there? strongest side.
Yes.
Talent. Everybody.
I bring them. So when you put it on the scale, sometimes if you have the skill, the spiritual skill, put it on it, you will see that maybe your child even having something higher than what they are saying there. So the little bit weaker side, then you stand up and find someone to help. This what we are doing. I can help you to give you where you can have, the child can have extra studying. There is many some private teachers giving some lessons to the children. They ask just a little bit. We can, where you live in, I have.
This is awesome.
I think
awesome.
Many people have been they know me on this kind of, before when I was living by H-line, I tried to help them, and then there is Can Strike over there, and there is we have also built school and all this. We can help you to put your child there. You shouldn't kill yourself by this kind of school stress up. There is a solution. I always say it.
Wow, this is awesome. This is awesome. If you're out there listening to this broadcast on how to raise your children and make them very relevant to the society we are in, you know, we have professionals in the studio giving their own recommendations to the migrant community. As you can see, their desire is to help you. So don't stuck yourself in and then the Dutch will say mark your mouth dick. Mark your mouth dick. Don't close your mouth. This is the time for you to react. Please, you can give us a call on 02737-1619. I have to comment that you ladies are doing great. I'm proud of you. Ineke, I'm proud of you. Princler, I'm proud of you. I think Princler is really a backbone to what you are doing. So people like this, please cherish them. Right. So you are telling us, Ineke, that when people hear, because I'm sure they are going to begin to flood your clinic. So when they hear discussions like this, sometimes they don't even call, but you begin to see them sending mails to us that give us a number of these people and this, then before you know it, they begin to flood over there. So are you saying that when a mother or a father have a problem, yes, they have to come, they have to call you, and then you can stand in between them and the teacher to really speak out their heart?
Yes. That is
what can be better than this? Is good.
Yeah.
And how much do they need to pay?
We have been doing that. Yeah.
It's nothing?
It's free.
Really?
Yeah.
So how is the procedure? Is it that they make appointment first and then?
And then they come and then we'll talk, and then we make have you a problem or a question at school? Then we make an appointment with the teacher. I make an appointment with the teacher and with the mother, and then we both go to the teacher, and then we talk in English, in the what you want.
Yes.
And one funny thing is you always have your privacy. It's not public thing that we make blah 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 out. We have privacy. By your call, we invite you, then we talk about it, and
this is
we
awesome.
see what we do.
Wow.
I'm coming. I'm checking myself in to the clinic.
Yeah. What do you say?
I'm checking myself into the clinic.
Oh, really?
Okay, come on.
Apostle say he's taking himself into the clinic. That's good. All right, tell us what other function, what other thing you are doing in the upfooding clinic.
We try to make sure to the parents that every child has got talents, and you have to, at school they try to find the talents, and the parents have to support their children with their homework, and then they can then they find their talent and they like it, and then that is good when they are in group 8, when they go to another school, because there is they got a test, the CITO test, and that's very important for people. So when you have something you want to ask to the school, put it to me, or you have something with your child, you want to have huiswerkbegeleiding, just come and we can help you. We have some addresses where we can help them. And that is what we want to do here in Southeast, to help the people, because also every child has talents, every child needs chances, and we can help, but also parents themselves, they can help too. They can at home, they can support the children, and you did it very well, I heard. I'm very proud of you, and that stimulates the child if you are concerned with the school results from your children.
Wow, wow, wow.
Yeah.
Let me ask you one more question before we go on for break. So, how far have you been successful in all of these projects that you have?
Then the last year we had 30 parents who came to the school poly, and we have helped the children with their homework, with huiswerkbegeleiding, and some parents, they wanted information about the school system in Holland, and there were also some parents who wanted that I went with them to school to talk about what school they had to attend from the secondary school,
Yeah.
because they didn't understand what it meant, and the CITO-toets and the CITO-score, what is it, and advice. They also wanted advice. How do I have to do this? Can I go to another school and then put him in class below in group 4 instead of group 5, and that sort of things, and they are all helped. There's always a solution for everything.
Of course, there must
Yeah.
be. There must be. There must
Yeah.
be. There must be. Well, we will be taking a short break right now, and then afterwards we proceed.